world, let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in is to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta balance it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good?
It's your big homie, Big Daddy, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in, man. I definitely appreciate you. I definitely thank you. Definitely humble and definitely appreciative, man. Anybody who gives me their ears, anybody who gives me their attention, anybody who's rocking with the channel, man, I appreciate you, man. I got a kind of deep one today, man. I always got deep shit. We always going deep like the ocean, man. But kind of sad, very sad, kind of, be honest with you, very sad. But it's not going, I ain't going to bring you down, you know. Got a sad story, but it's not going to bring you down. And we got to just talk about it, man. We got to talk about it. So first and foremost, I got a clip I'm going to show y'all in just a second. But we had a woman in Florida. And before this woman right here, what we're witnessing right now, what we're witnessing in real time, for the first time and pretty much in history, we're witnessing women being held accountable for their actions, whether it's on a big scale or a small scale. This is the first time we've ever in life seen women be held accountable for their actions. Now, what do you mean by that, Betty? What do you mean by that? You know, what are you talking about, bro? Let me break it down. Forever, from the beginning of time until now, a woman could say, oh, you did this happened, you did this, he did this to me, and motherfuckers gonna go, and you're gonna usually the male will get the short end of the stick. I'm not against females. First and foremost, I'm speaking out of a place of clairvoyance, love, and positive direction of mind. So I'm trying to get people to understand what's going on. I'm not speaking from I hate women or murder women. No, this ain't that. This isn't female man hater speech, she man hater speech, or woman hater. This ain't none of that. This is love speech. I first and foremost had to speak this. I had to talk about this because this struck deep with me because I have 3 children, right? And I'm going through a separation with my ex-wife. Uh, when you're going through a separation, you go through a lot. The kids go through a lot. Everybody goes through a lot. It's really taxing on your emotions. It's really taxing. Breakups and divorces and shit like that is some of the worst things that you'll have to go through. Even as the woman and everybody on both ends. And then even worse than the man and the woman going through it, the children go through it. And when the children go through it, it's 10 times worse than the mother and the father because the children didn't ask to be brought in this world. Most children who are born, they want their parents to be together. And that's normal and natural because if you sat there and laid down with somebody, male or female, whoever, if you sat there and laid down with somebody and you procreated with them, you made a baby with them, you made it with them, you had sex, you fucked, you did whatever you did, and a baby came out of this, right? It's now up to you and that woman, you and your partner. It's your responsibility to maintain this child. So when you have a child, right? It's you and the mom. I mean, you and the mother or the father, whoever, vice versa, whatever you are. It's y'all's responsibility to raise this child. It's not the government's responsibility. It's not your mama's responsibility. It's not your grandma's responsibility. It's not nobody's responsibility, right? Now in history, for forever and a day, from the beginning of time till now, it used to be where women could get the kids and they'll dump them off and pass them around, and everybody will work together and pitch in and try to pitch in and make shit work for the mom. But we're living in a time now where a lot of these women have been hurting the children, and a lot of people have been going through different situations and going through shit that it seems like they can't handle, you know. And when you're going through shit that you can't handle, everybody can't. You don't know how everybody's reaction is going to be. You feel me? They have this woman in Florida. You got this woman in Florida who lost the custody battle with her husband, right? She lost the custody battle, and she was supposed to turn over her 10-year-old son and whatever her other child to the father. I think the other child was 19, so she didn't have to um, turn the child over. Even the child might have wanted to live with dad. You never know, right? We had this woman. She took it upon herself to basically, the day it was time to go turn in the child to the father, it's not like she was never going to see her child again. It's not like none of that. But she had to go, based on the court order, she had to give up the child to the father. So, and when his father went to go pick up the child, he wasn't nowhere around. When he got there, mom hurt, unalived herself and the 2 children. You know, shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. I don't know how we got to this point. I'm gonna go ahead and put the video on there. I don't know how we got to this point where people are so comfortable with, people are so comfortable with seeing. I just don't know how we got to this point, man. I don't know how we got to this point. And then over the last few years that I've noticed, it's been a multitude of women who've been hurting their children, doing stuff to their children. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, the clip, so you can see it. Shit is real in the field, but
drop the child off.
okay.
The sheriff's office.
Look.
Well, right now in Polk County, the sheriff's office says they are investigating a double murder-suicide after they say a woman killed her 2 children and then shot herself over a custody dispute. Deputies say this happened this afternoon in the Waverly area of Lake Wales. They say a judge ordered this woman, Brandy Hutchins, to turn over her 10-year-old son to her ex-husband, who'd come to Florida from Maine to pick up the boy. But Hutchins was nowhere to be found when it was time to drop the child off. The sheriff's office says when they tried to make contact with Hutchins at her home, she killed her son, her 19-year-old daughter, and then shot herself.
My heart breaks for all of the family. We're devastated for this beautiful 10-year-old child, all because mom did not want to turn the child over to the rightful father pursuant to a court order.
The sheriff says Hutchins had no criminal history or indication of violence in the past. Right now, an investigation into the incident remains ongoing.
So let's get into it. Very sad, right? Very sad. Very bad. I couldn't imagine. Because now everybody lost. She lost, the kids lost, and the husband lost. He's got the ultimate crush and lost because he's got to deal with nobody. You know, he might have his new woman or whatever, whoever he's with, but he ain't got his kids, and he was about to have his kids. He got the court order for her to bring the kids, and she didn't bring the kids. She took everybody with her. Now, I don't know how people got this selfish to where, and I'll say this, let's speak about it. Forever in the day, women have had control over families. Forever in the day, women had the final say so and shit in families, and most times the children go with the mom, no matter if she could take care of them or not, or properly take care of them, or stable enough or anything. Most times the court just gave the children over to the mom, to the mom. I'm not speaking for bum ass deadbeat dads, so I don't give a fuck about them. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not speaking for them. What I'm speaking about is primarily the system has always awarded the children to the mom. I don't know where, in somewhere along history, from the beginning of time, a child was always the man's child. You your daddy's son. You your father's son. You your father's child. You look just like your daddy. You act just like your daddy. Since the beginning of time, children were primarily the father's child. But over these modern days where it's been monetized, families have been monetized, and women have used children for monetary tokens like benefits and money and dumb shit and child support and all this. Basically, women have been using children as financial tokens for so long. The world just started rocking like that, and it was designed like this at first. But see, now it's detrimental to society. There's too many people in prison. There's too many people in jail. There's too many. Society has put a test on us with the Willie Lynch and all that. They put a test on us to separate the man from the woman. But then they see it doesn't produce a good society of people. It produces a negative, a reverse effect. It causes more problems for the powers that be, for society, because the children aren't being properly raised. They're not being properly cared for. They're not being properly guided with discipline and foundation and structure that a father provides. So guess what happens? They end up going out there getting hurt. They end up being hyper violent, hyper hyper extra overinflated because they've been suppressed. Most times the especially a woman who doesn't like the father, if she has a son, she's gonna definitely suppress that son. Anytime he does anything like his father, he's gonna get called down on it. He's gonna get suppressed. So anything that's like his father, the man who created him, will be shunned and oppressed. So eventually that child will learn to put their father inside themselves or bury anything or not like anything that's like their father. And then they'll start to mimic the mom, mimic the woman. And what does that breed to? The feminization of men, the feminization of black men. Men in general though, but that leads to the feminization of men. And then you have it's just a negative effect. And then they usually, when a woman is in a single family home, a single parent, she usually puts a lot of weight on the daughter. She puts heavy weight on the daughter. And then basically the daughter has to grow up faster. She has to do more than she's supposed to do. She has to do more because mom wants to put extra pressure on her because she don't want her to end up like her, or she might be jealous of her. You never know the level, the mentality level, but it does not produce a positive effect if it's just done like that, just left like that. It does not produce a positive effect, you know. And I'm not going to sit here and say there are not a bunch of successful single moms, because there are, there were, and there is, and there will be forever. But what they're mostly people need to realize, it is not a positive thing for children to be left with a woman. And I'm just gonna say that. And I'm not talking about bum ass single dad. I'm the bum ass men who are not men and they just drunk and high and doing all kind of negative stuff. I'm not talking about those type of men. You know, I'm talking about real men who love and provide and protect and teach and lead and all that good stuff, you know. Statistics already show you who's best suited to raise the child. But society's always giving these children to these women. Now, a woman says, that's my property. A woman will think the child is her property to the level of, when, oh, you about to take my property from me? Well, shit, I'm gonna throw my property in the trash before you get it. I'd rather destroy my property before you get your hands on it. That's the level of selfishness and control that people don't realize, the level of entitlement that was given, because the child is really belongs to the village. The child was created by parents, but the child who is what? A citizen of society. The child is an addition to society. Because after you raise your child, they'll be on their own out here in society doing what they need to do. You know? So it's definitely, a child is only a child, but for even us, hey, a child is even but a child for a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? They're only children, but for a certain amount of time. So for people to think that they own something or they have exclusive rights to something, it's very twisted. It's a twisted mentality. Like, oh, I pushed him out and this and that. It's the same thing as the man squirting them out. It's the same thing as the seed. It's the man's seed that come from out of his scrotum. So we're all in this together. This is never a man versus woman thing, man. But a lot of people don't realize we're living in times now where people are being held accountable. Nah, bro. Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. This is the problem right here. People have such a listen, and I'm not coming down on you for your comment. God bless your comment. God bless you for even being here, because it's not nobody really in here. It's not a lot of people in here watching. So bless you. But the mentality, do you understand the mentality of a woman who murdered her children and herself? And people have the mentality of females can't do wrong. So you even trying to rationalize why she fucking did that? That's pure selfishness and that's pure evil. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't give a fuck if I went to jail. I wouldn't want my children to be I would if even if I went to jail, I wouldn't want my children to be dead. Even if I was gonna die, if I got terminal cancer or something, like I was gonna be on my last days, deathbed type shit, I wouldn't want my babies to be dead with me. What? Who does that? Who does that? A evil, selfish, entitled woman who felt like those children are her property. And her father, their father, doesn't even deserve a right. Even though he was proven in the courts, he doesn't even deserve a right to be around his own children that he created. This is why this shit is so fucked up out here. This is why it's so messed up out here. We rationalize evil because it comes from a woman. Just because the evil is wrapped up in a beautiful package or a pretty little package with a bow and a cherry on top does not mean it's pure evil. You have to be the ultimate evil to want to not see your children in a better situation. To not want to see your children healthy and happy and in a better, like, if my lady was more straight than me and I was fucked up, like on the streets, bumming, thugging, not with no money, not doing nothing, I would never try to act like the children would be better than her than me. No, it's not about that. It's only what's best for the children. That's why I don't do nothing. Yeah, I know we don't know the background story, but we do know that the courts awarded the father with the fucking custody of the children. And we do know what's good. UUDDF, what's good? What's good? Shout out to you, man. It's new person in the building, man. We do know, we don't have to know the backstory, bro, because we do know the courts deemed it. We do know the courts gave custody. So if the court figured it out, that should be on point. Not 100%. But when is the courts giving the damn children to the debt? I'm one of the only niggas that I know who got my kids. And I'm not bragging or boasting because everything's situational in life. And if you don't maintain a positive, I'm not even doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, like as far as everything, because life is just too much. So I'm not even saying I'm perfect. But even me, what's good, Velvet? What's good? Even me, I got my children, and there's no way I would want to see them without me. And there's no way I would want them to not live if it just because it was without me. What? That don't even fucking make sense. Kids damn better not living than coming up without a good family here. That's not true. That's not true. Some of the most people, listen, that's selfish. That's selfish. Some of the most people who've been through the most messed up lives and who had the roughest lives end up being the most powerful and successful people. Because what people don't realize, struggle and adversity builds character. Struggle and adversity makes you better. You know why doctors is fucking doctors? Because they busted their ass and studied and worked hard in school and studied and worked hard and built themselves up. That's why adversity builds you. Life is not supposed to be some fucking easy journey where everything is sweet. I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why most of these kids and these teenagers and 20-year-olds and all that, facts. Look, the reason why most of these teenagers and stuff can't take they be having like mental problems and shit, they can't take much, is because they wasn't prepared for adversity. You have to prepare yourself for a potential problem that can come. See, it's not about trying to be worried about problems and all that. No, it's about being able to be versed in positivity and negativity. You need to be able to be good when times are good, and then you need to be able to be focused and diligent and make shit happen when times are bad. Especially as a man. Especially as a man. You should never want life to be always good. Because if life was always good, if there was no measurement, if there was no measurement to happiness or anger or first, or if there was no measurement to good or bad, right? If there was no highs or lows in good or bad, then you wouldn't even ever appreciate shit. Say if everything was good your whole life and you never experienced nothing bad, then you're gonna have a perfected. Y'all better chill out. Hey, that's it. Tell them I said chill out. Now, go ahead. Look, you have a hype. If you've ever never had no adversity in your life, right, and you had a perfect life, then you're gonna have a perfected image of life, and you're gonna be thinking like, oh, he's happy, mom's happy, dad's happy, everybody's happy, times is good, we never went without this and that, woo woo woo. That could be cool, right? But imagine when the person like that goes through something, they want All right, tell them I'm coming. When when they go through something finally in their life, they're gonna crash, they're gonna crumble. Oh, he hit me because nobody ever hit your little punk ass. You never got roughed up, so you don't even understand. Hey, I need to toughen up and be balanced and be ready for action, or be this or be that. Be balanced, like Velvet said. People don't even understand that because they never, everything been so sweet. So when people have children and they try to raise their children in a perfect situation and have a woman all happy and perfect and this and that, you're setting yourself up for failure. Like it said in this thing, I'm gonna play this one more time for the people who just came in. They put on this video, they said this lady's never had a crime before. She's never had any history. But she got told by the courts to get them kids up. So she wasn't doing it and she blamed her own kids. So look. I'm gonna play this for y'all. It's just quick.
Right now in Polk County.
What sparked this little
Right now in Polk
speech.
County, the sheriff's office says they are investigating a double murder-suicide after they say a woman killed her 2 children and then shot herself over a custody dispute. Deputies say this happened this afternoon in the Waverly area of Lake Wales. They say a judge ordered this woman, Brandy Hutchins, to turn over her 10-year-old son to her ex-husband, who'd come to Florida from Maine to pick up the boy. But Hutchins was nowhere to be found when it was time to drop the child off. The sheriff's office says when they tried to make contact with Hutchins at her home, she killed her son, her 19-year-old daughter, and then shot herself.
My heart breaks for all of the family.
Crazy.
We're devastated for this beautiful 10-year-old child, all because mom did not want to turn the child over to the rightful father pursuant to a court order.
The sheriff says Hutchins had no criminal history or indication of violence in the past. Right now, an investigation into the incident remains ongoing.
And you see what I'm saying? So what people have to understand is you don't never have to exhibit anything, but the level of entitlement, women think the child belongs to them. They believe these children belong to them. They believe, like, you ain't never heard, I brought you in this world, I take you out. Man, that's the shit your mama used to say. That's the shit mama used to say. I brought you in this world, boy, I take you out. They feel like they own you. They feel like they control you because they birthed you, because they open their legs up and let somebody hit them. And then you come out and they feel like you owe them. No, they owe you. The parent owes the child everything. The child doesn't owe the parent nothing. So this woman, and I'm gonna show y'all some more shit too, because it's not just her. It's not just her. This has been going on massively. Where I live at, right? And I'm not going to say where I live, but where I live at, a woman just recently, like about 5 months ago, did the same thing to her 2 kids. The same thing. And, I don't know if she did herself though, this woman. Let me look this up. Let me look up something real quick. How many kids Hold on. Let me ask Google something. How many mothers who been killing kids? Let me just say that. Yeah, it's just a bunch of them. It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of them, y'all. Look, it's a bunch of them. This shit been going on, and it's not okay. Yeah, I'm just might whatever. Okay, yeah, but I'm not picking on women. But what I'm saying is, over these recent years, look, June 23, um, March 23. Yo, they've been doing this shit. Like they've been doing this shit recently. So I'm not here to demonize women. That's not what I'm doing. Cause I fucking love women. Out of a woman, gonna die hopefully in a woman. But what I'm saying is, we can't sit here and be blinded that everybody's perfect. See, cause I was raised as a gentleman, right? I was raised to respect women, and women are perfect and all this. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I didn't even I didn't even know women used the bathroom number 2. I didn't even know women pooped until I was about 13 years old. I thought women were perfect. I was so respectful for women. I thought they were perfect. I didn't even think they pooped. One time my mom had me ask me to bring her some tissue. I smelled it. I was what the I didn't even know women did that shit. That's how perfect I thought women was. I still think women are damn near perfect, but over these last years, and I'm a real player, man. I done been with a lot of women, beautiful women, strippers, bad women, beautiful women, gorgeous women. Anybody who know me can attest to this shit. I've been with a bunch of women. No, I was big simping even in my 20s. I was simping in my 20s because I was raised to think women are perfect. You open the door, you take care of what you this and that. Them be the ones they gonna fuck your homeboy. They gonna fuck your homeboy, and then you come home. You been at work all day, and she come home. She tired. She ain't got no energy for you because your homeboy been tapping her. And all of them ain't like that, but it's really like that because I done seen it go down. And I'm not saying all my bitch cheat on me. It ain't that. It ain't that. I'm just saying I done seen this shit in real life. Like women are not perfect, and nowadays I'm starting to see, even from firsthand experiences. Nowadays I'm starting to see something's wrong with them, and I'm not saying all, but something's happening to the women out here. Something's happening. Something's happening to all of us. I know it's the frequencies. I know what it is. I understand it's them. It's the 5G frequencies. I understand it's the intergalactic frequencies, but I don't understand why people are breaking. You know, your mind is all you have. Your soul is all you have. So if you lose your mind and your soul, you don't have nothing left, y'all. You can't lose that. You can't lose that. Because that's the only thing that's truly yours on this earth. Your body is being driven by your soul. The energy in that soul, your soul power is driving your body. Your body's a vehicle for your time, for the time being, for this life experience. Your body's just a vehicle for this life experience. And when this body passes, your spirit's gonna transcend to the next experience. But if you fuck up and you trap your soul here, you do the wrong things, you pollute your body to the point of no return, your soul will be stuck somewhere where you can't get out of. Like, you ever seen the movie Get Out, where the bro fell in the sunken place? That was the lady putting his soul inside of a box, inside of a trap. See, these people study sounds, they study hypnosis, they study manipulation, they studied the sciences of manipulation. While we worrying about the hottest song playing on the motherfucking radio, they're studying the science of sound manipulation. They're studying the frequency that alters and affects your blood flow. They're studying how to read your brain while you standing still. They're studying all that. And guess what? While they're mastering you, We're dumbing ourselves down to the lowest point that we've ever been in on this planet. We were the kings and queens of this earth at one point. Now we worrying about shoes and Louis and Prada and our ding dings and our pee-pees and all that and our vaginas and all that. We done lost it, y'all. We done lost it. How could you go from being the highest thing on this planet to the lowest thing on this planet? How could we let them do this to us, man? And now our women are breaking. And it's to the point of no return now because they'll take the kids down to hell with them. There's no way. I don't give a fuck if we was going to drown. I'm going to hold you up. You feel me? Yeah, I be kicking that shit. I'm sorry. You feel me? Look, I don't give a fuck if I'm about to drown. I'm going to drown and hold them babies up. Fuck it. Got to go. I'm going to lock these elbows and die like that. And hold them up. And by freak nature, a miracle, somebody gonna scoop them up. Something gonna save them. Ain't no way I'm gonna do nothing to my baby. Ain't no way I will harm my children. I don't even whoop my children. The fuck I would do some bullshit. I want my children to be in their mama's life. I didn't want no broken family and none of that bullshit. I didn't want none of this. I don't want to be no single goddamn dad. This ain't cute. Now I understand why what women been going through for so long. I've been doing this shit single dad for 2 years now. This shit ain't cute. This shit ain't cool. In this fucked up economy. This shit ain't cool. In this rough economy. All you single moms out there, this shit ain't cute. Shit ain't cute, my nigga. Shit ain't cool. It's not bad either. But it is what it is. It ain't cool. Like the song, you ever heard the song? It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. Ba, 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 ba. It takes two. Man, it takes motherfucking two. The fuck? And I homeschool and shit too. Shit is real in the field, bro. You feel me? I want the best for my children. I want them to be free. I want them to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make it do what it do. I know you make it do what it do, Velvet. I know you do. I know you be having that shit cooking. You be having that shit bumping. I know you had a house rotating, doing what you got to do, bills paid, all that. Because I be doing my damn thing too. If I had a strong woman, a strong partner like a Velvet or just anybody, just for instance, if I had a Velvet, ain't nothing the world could do to stop me, because all you need is a strong black woman. I'm not racist. I like all women, but I do like black women though. I've been with all women though, so I'm not racist. I'm an equal opportunity employer. I accept all applications. But in real life, I love my sisters, I love my sisters, man. I just feel like they turned us against each other, man. To the point where we can't even work with each other and can't even be motherfuckers can't even work things out amongst each other for the betterment of the future and shit. Like people thinking like, I found this new motherfucker and he's making my coochie tingle. How many times women have left their husbands for other men, all just to not be with the man? Psst. How many times have women broken up homes, cheated and all that shit, right? To not end up being with the man. So motherfuckers just be having sex and nothing come out of it, and you broke up a fucking secure home for this. There's been so much going on with no what's that shit? No what do you call it? Where there's been no level of fucking held accountability. No accountability. There's been so much people doing dirty with no accountability. Yes, women only loyal to their feelings. That's the facts. And I'm gonna say this about feelings too. Well, I say girls just want to have fun is what I say. Cause I love females, but I say it's in their nature to want to be taken care of. They have hypergamy. Most women. I'm not gonna sit here and judge all because I'm not doing that. I ain't been with all the women. But what's up? Huh? Yeah, yeah, just a little bit. Um, I haven't been with all the women. I done been with at least more about 20, more about 20 women. I'd say about 20, probably about 20 women. And most women be hypergamous, like they want to go to a better situation when they got. Because I always been looking good, and I got the game and all that, and I know how to talk and all that. So I always had that. My sex be good. I all got all that. That's nothing. But I'm not rich. I'm almost like famous. I'm like a local celebrity type. That's the type of nigga I am. Like a local, small time celebrity type shit. Everybody know me in my town where I'm from on the east side, pretty much. All the east side niggas know me. I ain't been there in years, but everybody know me type shit. But they always want to get the nigga with the money, and they want the rapper, and your wife will leave you. My wife, I think she cheated on me with a rapper. I don't remember. But it's always some shit like that. Like, oh, they want to go better than you. Like, oh, I'm gonna get a popular rapper, and I'm gonna. But they don't be with the niggas. So it's like people just waste time. People just waste time and sacrifice their life and their lifestyles just for their sexual pleasure. And I don't understand how people could be like that. Especially in these times, y'all. We're living in the Bible times. We're living in what do you call it? Revelation times. We're living in times of revelation, man. Believe it or not, think what you want. We're living in times of revelation. Fires falling out the sky, motherfuckers flooding, earthquaking, all this crazy shit every day, man. Don't even turn. If you turn the news on, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like a damn movie. You turn on the news, bro. It's almost funny. It's like, oh, today on the news, the world's falling apart, the earthquake, and this happened, that happened. Like, God damn, can I hear something positive? That's what that shit be driving me crazy, you know. But we're living in biblical times, and people still can't say, "Let me live in accordance with normal life and God, and be normal, and be a woman, and me be a man, and live in the time, and living in under the eyes of God, and do the right thing, and try to be holy." Man, people don't do that. Motherfuckers don't do that. Motherfuckers don't do that. Motherfuckers out here saying, "Shit, it's over. I'm gonna fuck everybody. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna fuck all the girls. It's over. It's already over. Shit, I'm gonna hit a raw too, bro, cause it's over, bro. Fuck it, man, nigga. Get one life, bro. Get one life to live. I'm living my best life, nigga. Fuck that shit. That's how we out here thinking. Fucking risking it for the biscuit, and the biscuit ain't is just nasty ass biscuit. Nigga playing themselves out here, man. Niggas out here playing themselves, man. You know. So I just wanted to say, yo, because I'm not gonna be on here all night. I just wanted to say, people really have to be aware of who they're laying with, um, because you could be been a lay with the enemy. Nah, for real. I'm gonna say the best thing. I'm gonna say the thing I said about submission. Yesterday, I was thinking about this today too. This submission is not, "I bow down to you. You're my master. I worship you." No, that's not submission. Submission is, um, I submit myself to you. I believe in you. I believe in your leadership. I believe in what you're doing and what you got going on. So I'm gonna be in accordance with you. That's what submitting is, to be in accordance with. To submit to your I submitted to my wife when I was married. It was to be in accordance with, it's to be congruent with, on the same a team. It fucking exactly. Velvet, exactly. I thank you. I appreciate you. It's to be a team. You get what I'm saying? That's what submission is. Because I'm submit myself to you because I'm gonna go get whatever we need to do. If I gotta work 2 jobs, I gotta work 3 jobs. You do what you do. You ain't gotta stay home if you don't want to. You can work a job too, but if you want to be a woman, you could be a full woman and do your thing. And that's what submission is. I believe in you. You believe in me. That's submission. Yes, to be one, exactly. And I'm gonna tell y'all, one, life. This is because I'm not a Christian or none of that, but there's an Ankh, right? The ancient Egyptians wore the symbol, and it's not even just wore. It's a word, because the hieroglyphics are actually letters and words. Some of them are words. Those symbols, the bird, the this, the that, those are words. Those were their diction. That was their alphabet. So the Ankh means life, right? The circle part of the Ankh, and then there's the plus part, and then there's the staff. So it's like, you know what Ankh is. If you don't know, it's like the circle, and that's this. Look, that's what it is. This is the woman's womb, because the womb is an oval, right? Symbolizing the egg, the womb. But look, the man's penis meets with the womb, right? And when they get together, they span and they make life. That's what the Ankh means. So like it's the woman's the womb, the man's penis, the phallus, and when they connect together, they make life. And that's the Holy Trinity. That's where the Bible got the Holy Trinity from. Um, and a lot of people distorted it, and they use like sex magic and sick, twisted. Western people like to do sexual magic and weird shit, but it's all stems from life. And the ultimate thing you could have done, even in the Bible, it tells you be fruitful and multiply. The ultimate thing we could do on this planet for the decent people, for the people who are good. And see, that's the thing. The original people on earth weren't so corrupted. So most people were good enough to produce. Most people were on the decent track. So it was okay if everybody was producing. See, the thing is, now there's so many corrupted people that they had to try to bring in shit like population control and shit like that, because the people that are producing, a lot of them are pieces of shit. So they're breeding more of those pieces of shit, teaching them those same values. And that's why we have nations of fucked up people. But see, if you were back in the day, if everybody was living more holy, if we go back to natural lifestyle and live life naturally, if everybody were living more holy, we could have more people producing, and they would produce decent children because they're decent people. So it would be less to worry about. You get what I'm saying? So I wish people would understand. I wish people will understand that we have to uncorrupt ourselves so we won't make decisions like that lady did. We have to uncorrupt ourselves. We have to clean our souls out. We have to clean our souls out. A lot of things we do on a day-to-day basis are polluting our souls. The foods we eat, the stuff we drink, and it's not you, it's what is being put into the foods you're eating. It's what's being put into the foods you're drinking. And I'll talk about that on another video. But that stuff is what is tainting our souls. The music we're listening to, the constant negative words of somebody. It's like how in the cartoons back in the day. Let me cook y'all real quick. You know how back in the day on the cartoons you had the devil on this side of your shoulder and talking in your ear, and you had the angel on this shoulder talking in your ear. When you got these fucking headphones on, right? And you're listening to music like you spin the block, kill the block. I'm gonna make that pussy pop. I'm gonna shake my ass, bitch. All that negativity. That's like the devil just whispering in your ear. So you're in taking that. You might not be that, and pretty much you're not that. But after so many years of listening to that, you will become that. It will wear down on you. It'll normalize this, it'll normalize that. You'll be more comfortable doing more things. You get what I'm saying? So it's not to say I can't listen to music, you can't do that. It's not about that. It's about consciously do what you're doing. Consciously, if you're listening to music, listen to what they're saying. Think, be logical, conscious about shit. So things aren't just happening to you. You know, as life, the woman you pick, be conscious so you won't just happen to you. You know what I mean? Let me read these comments, man. Cause I fuck with y'all the strong way. I'm gonna read these comments. That's why if you can get them. That's why it said facts, bro. Women are hypergamous, always want more. That's why if you can get them, you need to hold them down and have multiple. You in order, like I'm gonna tell you, like I said today, bro. In African culture, a man is able to have as many wives as he can take care of. Key word, take care of. A woman is a delicate flower. A woman is a precious thing if she's in her element, if she's in her natural state. A woman is precious. So you only can have multiple women if you could take care of them, bro. You got to be on your shit, whether it's money, stature, status, health, mentally, physically. Well, you got to be on your shit to have multiple women. On God. Or you just got to be popping. You got to be on your shit, man. I'm trying to be private about my life. Facts, me too. I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm not private about my life. You know why? I ain't got shit to hide. Hey, I ain't got shit to hide. My life is a testimony and a story for y'all, man. You know, I'm a sacrifice for y'all, man. Oh God. And not in a bad way, like motherfuckers think. Let me see. Let me say it takes two, but most of them 304s is -2. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's bad out here, y'all. Bad, a big bet. I'm starting to lose hope. I need a real woman to come to just show me some hope. God damn it. Show me some hope. Show me some hope, boy. For real. Sex ain't enough and money ain't it. You gotta have much more. Nah, that's a fact. For me too. Sex is important as just a physical connection. The two connect. We could connect. We gotta stay connected. So we gotta have sex to stay connected. If we're not trying to make a baby. If we're trying to make a baby, that's easy. We could do that. But for me with women, I just had to have sex with them to stay connected with them. That energy, that friction, that energy, it's important for oneness. For me anyway. I'm real. I'm one of the niggas. Facts, bro. Hypergamous always want more. Facts. That's why if you can get them, you need to hold them down. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. I went back. You gotta find love. Velvet said. Boom, boom, boom. That's hype. Boom, boom. All right, boom. That's it. I appreciate y'all so much. On God, I appreciate y'all so much, man. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to have y'all here with me at 1 in the morning, man. It's a blessing, man. I just appreciate y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. One of the realest channels on YouTube. Fuck what anybody talking about, man. We always gonna kick the real shit, and I'm gonna give you the real perspective, man. Because a lot of people like to put spins and make excuses, man. We don't do that. We don't sugarcoat. make excuses over here, man. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. If we wrong, we're gonna be wrong, but we ain't gonna be wrong. We're gonna get to the right top. We're gonna be on the right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me, man. We're gonna keep growing and showing, man. And y'all, thank you so much, man. Share somebody you like, hit the like button. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. Have a good night, man. Go play me some games and eat some food, man.